Welcome to the Rewards Master and my card thoughts for today. Today, I've been kind of going through in my mind and trying to formulate the best strategy for my spending, which I pretty much do every quarter. It changes with what new cards I get and what kind of bonuses I'm trying to hit. But I've really been contemplating what it means to have the best setup. And in light of that, I think I've come to the conclusion that catch-all cards or general category cards where everybody's trying to get 2% as the minimum floor, that's not such a good strategy and it really shouldn't matter at all. So like and subscribe, and also give me your comments about it, and let's explore it together. Okay, the typical way that we look at this in the points and miles game is that people will have, sometimes it's called a trifecta. I really don't like those very much because I think, why would I use all cards from the exact same issuer? It's almost like we don't want to recognize that most of us who are doing this, or at least a lot of us who are doing this, are pretty advanced in the game, and we're not interested in just making it easier. It's fun. It's a hobby. So we like to kind of maximize everything. And if you're maximizing, why would you just use one setup, like a Chase setup or an Amex setup or Citi setup? So a lot of us will just have different cards from different issuers and use the very best card for every purchase. But when I think about the catch-all category, because that's kind of what everybody sees as the base, you know, that card that gets you, if it's a Freedom card that gets Freedom Unlimited that gets 1.5 cents on everything, or Blue Business Plus with Amex that gets 2 membership reward points on everything, or up to $50,000 I think per year, or if it's the double cash card from Citi or the Venture X. I mean, a lot of people have different catch-all categories, but I just started to realize I don't ever need a catch-all card, because I'm always either working on a bonus, or I have cards that give me way more value simply because I'm trying to reach some kind of milestone bonus or spend bonus with that card. And when it comes to those kind of cards, you know, think about things like the Hilton Surpass. If you go and spend $15,000 on the Hilton Surpass, you're going to get a free night certificate that I value those at between $600 and $1,000. So $15,000 and you get another $600 in value. That's going to beat any 2% card out there in the world. Or if you're trying to meet a sign-up bonus, I mean, your typical sign-up bonus is going to result in like 20 points per dollar, 20 cents return per dollar, 20% over the time that you're meeting that sign-up bonus. So why would anybody worry about what their base catch-all card is? Because if you're doing sign-up bonuses right, then you're going to always have one that's yielding more than the category bonuses you're getting in other things. And I love my category bonuses. Right now, because I had a referral, I'm using my Blue Business Plus for all of my dining, because they're giving me an extra 10 points per dollar on dining for the next, I think they're still running that promotion maybe for just a few more days, but for the next 3 months, they're giving me that. I mean, that's 12 points per dollar, but that still doesn't compare to spending on a sign-up bonus. So if you have a player too, you can be getting, if you get 4 sign-up bonuses a year, well, that's $4,000 each time, $3,000 to $4,000, $5,000 each time. And when you do that, I mean, you can just go to another card and go to another card and go to another card. Now, another strategy I use is not just the hotel thing, but I also have status on a couple of different airlines, on Delta and on American Airlines. And when I'm chasing those statuses, I have the cards that I need to have some spend to kind of get over the threshold. And so if I don't have a category bonus or a sign-up bonus, and that certainly does happen on occasion, and I'm not trying to spend towards any kind of hotel benefit or something like that, then I'll put my general spend on those. And I know somebody's going to say, yeah, but you're only getting 1 Delta point, or you're only getting 1 American. I don't look at it that way. And if you do, I want you to disagree. Say so in the comments. Explain to me why I'm wrong. But I value status highly because I fly a lot. So the fact that I'm getting the 1 point, and then with American, I'm getting 1 loyalty point, or with Delta, with my reserve card, I'm getting 1 MQM, is that what it is? MQDs, I think they are now. MQD per $10 spent, which kind of, I figured it out, it kind of comes out to about the same, little bit less rewarding than American, but almost as much. And so that to me is worth at least one more. I mean, those MQDs on Delta, those are worth more than their points are. So is that worth, therefore, 1 or 2 or 3 more points? You've got to look at the overall value. And I can tell you, you do see it in having value when you get to sit in the better seats and not have to pay that extra $50 or $75 or $100, or even if it's as low as $30 or $50 or whatever, to be in those Comfort Plus or to be in the Economy Plus, the Main Cabin Extra, I think they call it on American. Man, those, when you're a big guy like me, that is worth it all. And then those times you do get upgraded, and I find that out of my local airport, when I have decent status, mid-tier status or above, I get upgraded 50% of the time. So when you're flying quite a bit per year, to get upgraded 50% of the time to a seat that would have cost you hundreds of more dollars, don't tell me that that's not worth it. Now, people who don't fly a lot, and that's, as I said in one of my last card thoughts, that's really what has kind of bugged me lately on the community on YouTube, is because there's so much content for people who really don't play the game. I mean, they don't really invest in this as a hobby. And a lot of them don't travel very much, or they don't travel overseas, or they don't travel. But if you're one of us who really, really travels and who really can use that, especially if you have a job that has domestic travel, wow, status, I mean, it's hard to put a point number to it or a value to it, because getting upgraded 50% of the time is just, it's just awesome. So you also get extra benefits. I don't ever check bags, but I could do that. You get to, sometimes, you know, if you get priority on your boarding pass, my airport, I have TSA and I have clear. There's not a clear in my local airport, but if the TSA line's long, I'll get in the priority line and I won't have anybody in line. And that's because of the status. So you see, what I'm trying to get at is that when you think about this general spend category, okay, like the Robinhood card is out now with 3 cents back on general spend. Well, I don't really think, and I look back over it, I don't really have times I need that general spend, because I'm either trying to reach a hotel room, or I'm trying to reach a new sign-up bonus, or I'm trying to up my status to the next level. That's what I'm going to use my general spending for. And tell me if you think this is a good strategy, good plan. If it's not, man, I got a lot to learn. We all do. I want to learn from the best. So please make your comments down in the comments below. Thanks for watching. We'll see you here next time.